And to get it into the corner before someone as speedy as Djokovic can track it down means it was very special. Look how early he takes it. Perfect.
It's been a brave fight from Dennis Easterman with that leg injury that came to our attention. It falls just short of 2 hours. The four-time champion lives on. There's room for improvement. What a gallant performance from Dennis Easterman. Great respect.
So that's defending champion Novak getting victory over his opponent. So it's through to the fourth round of Australia Open. Before I talk Australia Open very quickly, I'm tempted to read this one. This one is very interesting. Awesome God at Bola Gio again sent another tweet, and he says, when we told him that the South Africans, you had Ben Alaya talk about the South African bringing everybody in for that game. He says President Goodluck Jonathan should also go to South Africa to cheer our own guys to victory as well. He says, in fact, the whole of Aso Rock should move to South Africa. We don't need to burn our energy that much. We don't need to burn our energy that much. We will beat them. Easy, simple. The Nigerians, they are okay.
I don't need to worry about confidence from.
We will beat them. Honestly, we will beat them. Don't worry. President Jonathan doesn't need to waste his energy and go. We will beat them.
I've never watched Nigeria South Africa with tension. With tension. I don't know.
And I pray that it would be the same again on Sunday.
Even at every level.
By the grace of God. Serena Williams.
Well, she defeated them.
Through to the fourth round?
Yes, she's through to the fourth round. She defeated our opponent, Daniela Antichova 6-3, 6-3. Of course, you know the women's game. Quick. She knows how to play at this game. While the others are struggling, she knows how to clean up again, waiting for the big game.
The African in Serena is coming out.
All of them also get on the court. I think she knows how to clean up the game, not that struggling at the earlier stage. So she beat our opponent 6-3, 6-3 to move into the fourth round. Anna Ivanovic defeated Samantha Stossel 6-7, 6-4, 6-2. They now almost crossed that. She lost the first set, but had to rally in the second set against.
Before we talk about Lena, is it looking like Serena's tournament again?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking that it's not a case of how much she wants
Serena
to win and who wants to stop her. But from what we've seen so far, she's marching on strongly. Daniela Antichova, the last time we met at this stage, the Australian Open, Antichova won. So, but this time Serena was taking no prisoners, 6-3, 6-3, decision as quickly as possible and ran back to cool off.
One of the persons that we believe could give Serena a run for her money should be Lena, but Lena is struggling.
Yeah, Lena should be able to give, but we shouldn't forget Azarenka. Even though Azarenka has another strong contender, even Sharapova still an outside chance. But Lena, but you know the way the Chinese, because of course this is struggling at this at critical moment. How does she? What kind of performance does she pull up? Because Serena is now taking it easy, taking out our opponent 2 sets, 60 minutes, 60 minutes, not burning too much up. But when we come to the crunch, because when you have some of those key games, that's when she bring out all our strength to play some of those games, taking it easy at this point. But I think our greatest rival at this tournament is going to be Victoria Azarenka.
Anna Ivanovic took out Samantha Stossel, young girl.
Yeah. Former Grand Slam winner as well. Was particularly painful for the fans because they expected her to go as far as possible. But Ivanovic also showing plenty of quality as well. She hasn't really done as well as her talent. Predicts or
potential.
Exactly. So Samantha Stossel will feel hard done by, but Anna Ivanovic will be particularly pleased to have advanced into the fourth round.
All right. So that's some highlights for you around Australia Open. Our time is running out, but let me just read a few comments on Twitter very quickly, and then we'll talk about the big one as we wrap up sports tonight. This Friday, I'm told that we have just a few minutes left. Dawizi at Eledab says, even if Madiba is there on Sunday, Chan Eagles will win. Well done, guys. I love you. We love you too. That's what it says.
I don't know where all of you are getting your confidence from. Well, South Africa, their game is always particular. They have a cautious coach, Gordon Nicholson. For all his clubs, whether it be Morocco, Swallows, be Santos, he's a counter-attacking coach. He likes to defend deep and spring players on the break. That's where Shabalala
and what they expect suits them. A draw is okay for them.
A draw is okay for them. We need to win. So the pressure is on Nigeria
to attack and get the goals.
Exactly. So the game suits them perfectly.
It's not going to be.
He likes to defend and spring players. So
we
Nigeria
have to find a way to break them down and get our goals.
And a good team that wants to get a result at a difficult venue has to have two very key items: a very good goalkeeper and also a very strong defense. The first, I cannot put my money on.
He might improve.
Let's hope that he improves.
But of course, he's the most experienced goalkeeper in that mix.
Let's hope that he improves, because he's the most experienced, but he has not shown it. He has not brought confidence into the team with his performance.
But this is the first time I'm seeing Aragbin fidget and fumble,
and he's doing it at the wrong time in the World Cup year, which is not good for him as well.
No.
Let's close the show. Let's talk about the big one on Sunday. English Premier League, Chelsea hosting Manchester United. This
It's not the big one. In the past, it used to be a big one.
Oh, because
Manchester United has fallen from.
They are not making a game of it.
Falling from grace, so it's not really going to be.
Does it take anything away from the fact that it's still a top game in England?
It's a top game, but when you consider the fact that Jose Mourinho has never lost in 70 matches played at Stamford Bridge, David Moyes has never beaten Jose Mourinho in any encounter as well. So you can also the fact that Rooney will also be missing from this match because of.
Well, they're working on him.
Because of
we'll still make it the last minute.
I sincerely doubt it. But when you look at everything and the way that Chelsea are grinding out results, some of their players are in particularly excellent form. Oscar Hazard, especially, you wonder how Manchester United will escape getting beat at Stamford Bridge. But stranger things have happened. But I'm not putting my money on Manchester United getting a result there.
I know you don't support any of the clubs. What do you see?
I think United poor run has not really helped them. This would have been one of the biggest game this weekend. But like Tunde mentioned, United fumbling even at home. The coach on the bench, a lot of people have not inspired confidence, even the fans of United. Maybe the man that talks from the bench, from the stands, will inspire this time around and probably get the result. But for Chelsea, they need this result to want to close the gap, to want to get ahead.
Keep pressure on United.
Keep pressure on
City
and Arsenal. So they need this result, because if they don't get this result, then it's going to be pretty tough for them, because the other team, if they win, then they try to extend the lead.
Whichever way you look at it, you're still going to see a big game atmosphere.
Earlier this season,
played at
the goalless draw. Suited Mourinho just fine.
That's what he wanted, and he got it.
Yeah, but this time around, it's I think Mourinho will be going for the kill.
All right, let me close the show by reading this few tweets. Babatunde CFC, obviously a Chelsea fan, says the absence of Rooney and RVP is a massive setback for United. Mourinho's Midas touch will get a good result against the big teams. Ifeanyi David, still talking about the Chan Eagles, he says, I support Keshi playing Chigozie Agbin, just as Ben told us that Keshi will still play and choose the best available to him. And he says if Agbin messes up, he messes himself out of the big party, which is the World Cup. So that's what he says. Joseph Oluwatukesi says, please don't let's waste our energy on South Africa and their people. We will beat them and disappoint them in front of their president. Amen. Amen. I hope so.
Let's do this.
There's a message for Tunde. Why is Tunde so unconvincing about South Africa? That's coming from Olufemi Bolorunde. He says your countenance is frightening, as if we have lost the game already. Tunde, please smile. Put a smile on your face.
You want my honest opinion? I don't think we're going to win that game.
That's what. Yeah. Okay.
This is probably the best chance for South Africa to
get the result
Nigeria
against us. What do you want us to do, Dumno?
Let me just say this. How many goalkeepers do we have? Three. Who are the goalkeepers do you have in Europe apart from Eyama and Ejide? Or the ones outside this country? Where are they?
No, Etafe is in South Africa.
In South Africa.
Israel. We have some
goalkeepers. But looking at Agbin may still sneak into that mix.
Let's wait till that time. Let's wait till that. It depends on how he performs. Let's wait.
I don't think Keshi will want to take that because he's been within. Apparently next season he's going.
Let's close the show. Our time is up on Sports Tonight this Friday, but we must say thank you to you before we close. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being part of Sports Tonight from Monday till now. We'll be back on Monday. Enjoy the weekend, and I hope by the time we return on Monday, we'll return with plenty of good news. Thank you for watching. Bye bye now.